right, so you're Caleb Jubert?
Yes, no.
And Mr. Jubert was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in cause number 25 DCCR 1130 to unauthorized use of a vehicle, a state jail felony, and then cause number 25 DCCR 1131 to the third degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review it?
You have, Judge.
I have, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Judge, not at this time.
Only that the state concurs with the recommendation of ISF cognitive judge.
All right, thank you, Ms. Malfino. All right, Mr. Jubert, I am, so Mr. Jubert, I know you know this already because everybody out there knows that I get the jail reports, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was an issue pretty recently. You haven't had a lot, but just recently you had earlier this month, one about a mattress, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you weren't very respectful about what you said to that officer when they said for you to give up one of those mattresses, were you?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's the same thing that I say to everybody. If you can't follow the rules in jail, then it doesn't give me a lot of confidence that you're going to be able to follow the rules on probation. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So part of this agreement or part of the recommendations in this agreement is for me to go along with giving you probation, but send you to the ISF program, the cognitive track, which is a program to help you make better decisions. But I want you to understand if I follow along with this agreement and you get any more incident reports, either here or at ISF, it's going to be a violation of your probation and you may never get out of jail before you violate it. And I know you've been out there long enough to know that I've done that already, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do, Mr. Jubert, is give you this opportunity. I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered those pleas freely and voluntarily. In cause number 25, DCCR 1130, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to follow the agreement, defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. And then in cause number 25, DCCR 1131, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but follow the agreement and defer all proceedings for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $300 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. One of those conditions in each case is again that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. Also, there's going to be you're going to have a couple of assessments done just to see what all probation needs to offer you so that you can be successful. There's going to be a mental health evaluation, substance abuse evaluation. And if there's anything in those evaluations that say that you need some further treatment for whatever it is, then it is going to be your responsibility to do that and part of your probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to get all the tools that you need to be successful. You're young, you don't have felony conviction on your record right now. If you successfully complete these probations, you will never have a felony conviction. This is a great opportunity. But the other side of that is if you violate any condition and you don't take advantage of the tools that are going to be given to you to be more successful, you're going to be right back in here in court. You're going to be looking at up to 2 years in a state jail prison in one case and between 2 years and up to 10 years in prison on the other. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I want to make sure I'd reiterate how important it is not to get in trouble in jail while you're waiting on ISF and not to get in trouble while you're at ISF. If other young men are out there acting up, you need to say, look, I want to see the light of day again. Y'all go do what you're going to do. And I'm going to today sit on your bunk when you're supposed to sit on your bunk. Don't sit on it when you're not supposed to. Have whatever you're supposed to have. Don't have extras. Just follow the rules. And if you're called out for not following a rule, don't get mad at the person that's calling you out for not following the rule, right? You're the one that's not following it. So don't get mad at them. Okay. I'm handing you in each of your cases the trial court certifications that shows these were agreements that I followed. So you have waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you, sir. I hope you do well.
Thank you.
A young man named Caleb Joubert stood before Judge West after pleading guilty to unauthorized use of a vehicle and evading arrest with a vehicle. But before giving him probation, the judge brought up recent jail reports showing he had already been breaking rules behind bars. One incident involving a mattress and disrespect toward an officer caught the judge's attention immediately. Judge West warned Caleb that if he could not follow simple jail rules, it would be hard to trust him with probation outside of jail. Still, the court decided to give him one final opportunity instead of sending him straight to prison. Caleb was placed on 5 years probation in order to complete the ISF cognitive program designed to help him make better decisions. The judge made it crystal clear that any future violations, whether in jail or during the program, could destroy this second chance forever. She reminded him that he was lucky because he still had no felony conviction on his record, and if he completed probation successfully, he could avoid becoming a convicted felon for life. Judge West also ordered mental health and substance abuse evaluations to make sure Caleb received every possible tool needed to change his future. But she warned him that if he failed to take advantage of this opportunity, he could return to court facing up to 10 years in prison. The courtroom stayed silent as the judge delivered one final message. Follow the rules, stay out of trouble, and don't waste this chance at freedom.
Thanks for watching. Stick around longer and click the highlighted videos to your right. See you there.